So Dr. Lana Metoyer and I met on the 4th floor at Opelousas General. I was the charge nurse, and of course she was a physician. She was just an elegant, classy young lady. Whether you were having dinner with her or on the nursing unit or just basically any private conversation, there was never any negative discussion about anyone. She only allowed you to have positive conversation about anyone. And she lived her life that way.
I met Dr. Lana Metoyer in medical school. We met August of 1991 when we both were freshmen at LSU Medical Center in New Orleans. And Lana and I became friends right away because we had the same goal. We wanted to be physicians. And the first thing she told me was that, hey, if you push me, I'll push you. So that was one of the things that made my medical school a lot easier, having her as a friend and having her as a confidant, someone that I could depend on. That was important to us. We really wanted to be physicians, and we had our reasons because it was like, one, being African American, we wanted to set an example for those that were coming behind us. Both of our parents were educators. Her parents were teachers, my parents were teachers. So we had a lot in common other than the fact that we were both African-American females in medical school.
Actually, I met Dr. Lana at St. Mark Methodist Church in 1986. We were actually church members and became friends, and then she became my doctor. Dr. Lana had the best personality. She was an amazing woman, doctor, friend, teacher, church member, mother, first and foremost. She loved her family, she loved her kids, she loved excitement, she loved living. She took care of her patients with all her heart, mind, body, and soul.
The greatest treat I think we can get as physicians are when patients tell you they see you not only as their doctor, but almost like a family member, that you're one of them. And I can't tell you how many patients would come up to me and say, we just loved Lana. We always loved Lana. She was always so good to us. And if there's anything you or your family ever need, please let us know. And so countless examples of Lana going above and beyond in taking care of patients in the office as well as in the hospital, going out to patients' home, making home visits and things of that nature. She simply did what she had to do because she felt it was the right thing to do. And that, in a nutshell, sums up Lana.
Her patients loved her. Being from the area, of course, both of her parents worked in the school system. So she knew a lot of her patients before becoming a physician. She spoke of her faith, of being at peace with her life, of finding a true relationship with God. And she lived her life based upon that fact.
What I really liked about her is that her love of her community, because her goal was to become a physician and to come back to Opelousas and give back. So she's really a darling or a diamond of the community of Opelousas.
Well, I think the most important thing that I would want people to know about Lana is that she had a love of learning. She had a love of working and relating to people. She was an Opelousas girl through and through. Both she and her family meant a whole lot to this community. She was a very spiritual person with a very gentle nature, was very easygoing and easy to relate to.
She, of anyone, is more deserving of this honor to be in the Opelousas General Hall of Fame because, one, she's a darling of your community. She's a part of Opelousas, and she's what made Opelousas special and also attracted me to Opelousas, her being a native here. So I really, from the bottom of my heart, support your inducting her into the Foundation Hall of Fame.
Oh, it would be my pleasure to accept the award on Lana's behalf. I certainly wish she were here to receive it herself. but this is the next best thing. I can't think of anyone who would be more deserving than Lana in representing this community. She was a very humble person, sometimes misperceived as being a quiet person, but all I can say about that is still waters run deep.